morning, everyone. We're going to go ahead and get started. My name is Jamie Reesby. I'm the event director for Breakbulk Americas and delighted to welcome you all here. It's fantastic to be back again and would love to welcome back our international attendees and exhibitors. We have a really exciting few days ahead of us, showcasing excellent content across our main stage, Education Day, various workshops, and within our Breakbulk Glober Shipper Lounge. All of the sessions feature industry leaders covering key issues facing the breakbulk and project cargo business, and we hope that you'll be inspired and learn from your peers over the coming days. A massive thank you to all of our speakers who are taking part this week. As well as extending my thanks to the speakers, I would also like to thank our advisory board who have been hugely supportive in creating this year's show. Thank you to all of our exhibitors and sponsors, especially our host port, Port Houston, as well as our main stage sponsor, DHL Industrial Projects. Without all this support, we wouldn't be able to produce the show, and we hope you have look forward to walking around the show and meeting with all the exhibitors. I hope everyone enjoyed the opening welcome reception on the show floor last night and a fantastic event at the Rustic after party sponsored by Port Houston. So, as mentioned, we're delighted to welcome them and really appreciate their support leading up to the event. So at this time, I'd like to introduce Roger Guenther, Executive Director of Port Houston, to provide some opening remarks.
Well, good morning. Glad to see everybody here. It's great to see people back in person. I've seen everybody walking around in jackets and suits. I just wonder what it looked like for the last year and a half, what everybody was really looking like when they were at home, probably with the same jacket with some gym shorts on and all that. But welcome to Houston, welcome to Texas. We're glad to be the host port of this. I hope everybody enjoyed the reception last night. I told somebody it was a little late for me. I go to bed at 9 o'clock, so I didn't join, but I'll be there this evening. And I'm glad to be here to see all of the events going on. There's a lot of action, as we well know, and here in Houston, we are proud to be the port, and America's breakbulk port. There's a lot of activity going around in and out of our port. A lot of discussion globally recently about the supply chain, right? And a lot of that centers around containers, which we do a lot of. But I can tell you at Port Houston, we hadn't lost sight of the breakbulk industry and the tremendous volumes of cargo that we're seeing coming across our docks. It's been interesting to see, looking out my window at the port, looking at the docks, some of the things that are coming off, some of the commodities that are being unloaded from general cargo and breakbulk ships that I never thought that I would see. And the times have really changed. I also never thought that I would see today as many docks as we have in Houston, to see them full for several months on end, and quite frankly, some ships waiting out to get in. So it's a sign of the times. Business is strong, and we know all the challenges, but also the opportunities that go along with that. A lot of jobs being created on the waterfront and those directly engaged in the hinterland and all the steel yards and all of the general cargo operations that transpire because of that. Energy sector continues to be strong, and I think the outlook is really good. There's a lot of construction activity going on in the great state of Texas. So it's not just Port Houston, but there's a lot of ports represented here today, I know. And I talked to them all, not only in Texas, but all along the Gulf Coast. And it's good to see that business thriving once again. I mentioned the energy sector. I can tell you, I reported to our Port Commission yesterday that our import steel volume for this year compared to last year is up 80%. I look back a year ago and can remember at our city docks, it didn't look like this. And some of our terminal operators that work at the terminal basin were trying to give up space because they didn't need it anymore. Now all the space that we have to support the breakbulk and general cargo operations are completely full, and it's good to see. Texas is a leader in traditional in our alternative sources of energy. There's a lot of wind power coming across Texas ports, and we're handling a lot of solar projects as well. The rig count's up versus this time last year by some 50%. And drilling permits in the Permian Basin are up as well, so things are looking up. And we here in Houston, not only in the breakbulk industry, but in the energy industry, continue to be on the front line of that energy transition that we're hearing about. There's a lot of things that we're doing and other ports are doing, landside infrastructure development to handle this cargo. We in Houston and several other ports in the country are expanding their waterways to handle the growth in cargo through our ports. So it's an exciting time. In particular, you may have heard in Houston we have Project 11. It's an improvement project. It's the 11th time that this waterway, the busiest waterway in the nation in terms of tonnage, in terms of ships, that it's the 11th time that we've expanded this thing in our 100-year history. And we're looking forward, and we're on schedule to complete that, to continue the flow of commerce, safe and navigable waterway to handle the business coming into Houston. So we're the non-federal sponsor of that, so we're ensuring that we have the ability to handle all this cargo in the future. So, I would be remiss to say, a lot of us work at ports, we're along the coast. I think let's not forget what's happening in Florida right now and keep those people in mind as well. They're fixing to get hard, and we need to be there to support them, not only the ports, but the people there, because we've all had it and we're all going to get it. And, support from the industry is something that goes a long way when ports along the coast like that are in time of need. So also in Puerto Rico, just got devastated as well. So a lot of trade there. We need to support our partners to keep trade flowing through our ports. Anyway, I'm glad to be here. I'm glad we're all here. I think it's a great time to communicate and collaborate and look for opportunities, look for ways of doing it better tomorrow than we did today. And I think that's the reason that we're all here. So again, welcome to Houston. Welcome to the great state of Texas. Those that live here locally, welcome here as well, and look forward to a great conference, and we'll see y'all around. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Roger. Much appreciated. Now I'd like to introduce our main stage sponsor, DHL Industrial Projects, Ryan Foley, CEO.
Thank you very much. Two main things from me to talk about. First is it's great to be here. We are really thrilled that we could sponsor the event, to sponsor the stage. We've got a big stand here just next to the stage, so if you want to talk to DHL, we're not going to talk too much about us here, but come and talk to us at a stand. We're really interested to use this as an opportunity to connect with our customers, with our partners, with our people, and as I say, really happy to be here. The second point is the people. And as Roger said, we had these times in the last few years with people in their shorts in front of the TV screen, not being able to really connect with each other. And that's the most important thing for us here, using this event to really connect, to talk to people, to reconnect from the past, and really use it as an opportunity to grow together going forward. So we have a huge team of people here from DHL. It's been great to meet a lot of people already. The place is filling up, which is good to see. And as I say, we're really happy to sponsor the event and be involved, which we'll continue to do in the future as well. So for us, it's all about the people. So come and talk to our people. We really want to talk to you and connect with you. And we hope you have a good event. Looking forward to the panels here. One of the reasons that we wanted to be involved in sponsoring the stage was because we really see the panel events as important in terms of knowing what's going on in the industry, sharing knowledge, really being a part of those discussions and being better for the future as well. So enjoy the conference, come and talk to us, we're just there, and have a good time. Thank you.